Want to talk a little bit about like how bone and like density correlate?
That's right.
Yeah.
So one thing one thing to keep in mind is rabbits that have better bone will tend to have better density. But with that comes a downside too. Rabbits with better bone also tend to be softer in flesh. The only person who skirted, who proved everybody wrong is when Bob Crawford had his New Zealand's. He had, those New Zealand bucks that were massive bone, but they were super hard in flesh. And, I can attest to that because he sent me his herd of Californians and they were all hard as a rock. But, you're talking about a fur breed like mini Rex or Rex, you start adding bone to it, a lot of density. They're just not going to feel like a Californian or a New Zealand, they're not going to be rock hard.
So when you're saying that they have thicker density, a thicker bone, they typically also have thicker density?
Yes.
Better density. They'll also have thicker ears and a better head shape.
Yep, so, better head shape is.
Yeah,
and that's one of a very distinct factor, especially in Joe's barn, is he's got those big, massive heads. But if you look at the rest of the rabbit, it's got the thick ears, it's got insane bone, it's got amazing density. So it all really connects.
These are. I mean, there's 5 points on head, 5 points on ears. I want to take the points wherever I can get them. 10 points right there. If you can get an extra 10 points based just using better bone rabbits, I think it's worth it to try to suck up those points.
Absolutely.
Well, and for the health of the animal too, like those ones that have the more massive bone, they carry their weight better. They end up doing better in their cages. They just naturally produce better. They have the flesh condition.
And David, let me tell you the one thing that I don't have in my herd. I don't have sore hocks or thin foot pads, and I attribute.
That's what I mean, though, is that like it's a positive health trait that then gives you. It's just a healthier animal, so you are already ahead of the curve. You have better fertility or better health to produce the next generation.